What's up, my beautiful people? The name is Taifa by now. I'm back in the show with me. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, better do so and follow us across all our social media platforms. Shatta Wale channel, so the voice, the entertainment news in Ghana and beyond. And now, a Bremo, CEO of Rufftown Records, Bullet Aba Abekasa, and Nam Akasakasa, Chese Ekoso Ewo Ghana. I just say, da the record signees in team that it's Fantana and Wendy Shay. Yin Makasakasa, Eda Omuntem, I just say, and Chebiana Fantana, Eko Kase Wendy Shay. A local champion. Na enwechi no eshi Wendy Shay ye ma Wendy Shay so ebeka se sadia won so meka kire say ye mfa akese enye hit songs. Eno so eka Fantana. Emma Fantana edeba na Instagram so ebeka nsem bebre obepro nsem gu ho magana 40 ase say Wendy Shay eya hunyenya or ye pese minkumenya enye manko ano de opema ne ema ne ho. Na nsem a osanka ye ene say ono Wendy Shay no any Bullet etena ase eka say ono Fantana me twan tronche Ghana for say enam Wendy Shay so ena odishia Bullet na Bullet e de sign na eba Rufftown Records. Bullet aba abekasa afa nsem we nyina ho mebo ne tofa se ne onso obetimi hu nsem okan because video ne ewa ebiana munyam ne enhwe nsem a okan ye ene se nsem a Fantana be kan nyina fana eye ntro ne kasa ye mu no omaye hu se Fantana na ono onam ho no mu no entro bibiri ena edware ne kra ma oye mfato hu bi ema ebisa yen se na Fantana no oye incline ana ye ya no se da bi na eho no bisa yen se na eba ne se na Shatta Wale ekoye ne cousin na che se ho ne ho na opese Ghana fo nyina aso ente se Fantana ne nso no entro edware ne kra ema o confirm ye se akasakasa eda Fantana any Wendy Shay entem na enye easy se artist mienu ebebo one record label mu na omotan omo ho sa na sa no de oyeden ohun no but oma try se ombe solve case na so enguso en solve ono de ohun ne se Fantana abe disrespecting label no a che se esese oyi no every label no so coming back to it no na che se letter na ye hu on online no Bullet a confirm say ane eye no kre na o set up meeting ensu meeting no entimi ambaso because Fantana papa e catch Bullet say osre no na ye sign Fantana no wo ho into opesi meeting we so onwo ho no mo enti no omo twen another date say na papa ne betimi ayden aba no ma solve nyema wenya Bullet e kasa bibre meja mo no ma hwe video no subscribe to the channel in Sambia Bafa beefing Hubiano. Yababa Maswati. Namuma whom I drink so in the comment section below. The name is Taifaba. Stay safe out there. I'm out of the chew with me.
To clarify that, how did you meet Fantana?
You see, we are about to exit. You understand? We are about to exit the contract. Then this is not the time for me to talk about how we met, what happened. You should ask how we're going to exit. That one.
Yeah, we're going to get to that part, but we just want to clarify stuff. I mean,
no, what
she has said something. I want to hear your side of the story.
What she said that I made her lie, that is a lie too. You understand? In showbiz, many things happen. You understand? Many things happen. I mean, like we plan stuff, and I'll give you a big example. It's Fantana Ghana.
Is Fantana what?
Is she Ghana?
No, she's not. She's not Ghana.
She's in Zema.
Yeah.
How come Shatta Wale is her cousin?
Well, I'm not going to talk about that. But what we want to know is, how did Fantana get to Rufftown Records? I mean, this, like, so are we saying what she said, whatever she said was right from your point?
It's not true. It's not true.
It's not true. So what she said wasn't true. So it was through Wendy Shay, Fantana got to meet you.
We are talking about the exiting plan, right? How is she gonna exit?
No,
I'm not here to talk about. Bullet,
I know.
What is it gonna do for you? I mean, how she got to Rufftown?
Because
that one is not even a problem. Listen to me.
Exactly.
That one is not even a problem. I mean, how an artist gets to a record level is not even a problem. But how they exit? That is the
I know. Bullet, Bullet, let's not. No, we are going to get to the exit part. It's going to come back. What we want to know is your part. Bullet is trying to run away from the question. But the thing is, so are we saying her claims are right?
Are we saying what?
Is whatever she's saying, is it that she's right?
I told her she's lying.
She's lying, so it's not true. Okay,
lie.
From what you're saying, it was through Wendy Shay you got to meet Fantana. Okay.
We're not talking about that.
Okay, fine. Now I want to.
She said I made her lie. Listen to me. She said I made her lie. It's not true. Why will I make you lie? But in showbiz, I'm being real with you. We create a lot of stuff. You understand? Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Now away from that, I want to ask you. After you brought her to the label, you know,
It's
to work
like
with
what it's like. Is it?
after you brought her to the label to work with Rufftown Records, I want to know from you personally, working with her for the first 6 months, how was it for you?
It was okay. It was like how I work with other artists. I mean, everything was okay, but there were little problems. I will not lie. I will not deny the fact that they had beef going on. I mean, like the whole thing happened this way. You see, most people that are working for Fantana, they used to work for Wendy Shay as well. So you know this kind of woman to woman beef. These
Yeah.
people will go to Fantana's place. These people will go to Fantana's place, and they will come to Wendy Shay's place. Like Fantana said this, and Wendy will talk something. Then Wendy took or talk something, then it will take go.
Okay, so from what you're saying right now, it means that the beef started exactly when she entered into Rufftown Records.
Exactly, it started straight away.
But
Because people that
what do you think was the cause of the whole? Is it the fault of the record label, or whose fault was it for Fantana to change or the beef
No,
to
I
happen?
think it's the people that were around the label. The people that were around the label. I told you, same people are working for Fantana. So imagine like Wendy or Fantana will be at home and these people will come like, oh, Wendy said this, Fantana will talk some, they will come to Wendy, Fantana said this, then they will take go. So then many things that happen. But we try to settle it, we settled it. We settled it even before December. So yeah.
But when last did you talk to Fantana personally? I mean, you talking to her personally?
Oh, I think I sent her a message. I sent her a message like 1 hour ago.
Okay.
I sent her a message. I wanted to talk to her and advise her and not like I wanted to talk to her because I mean still on my label because she has not exited yet. She's still on the labels. I wanted to talk to her to find out what's going on, what's happening. But she said she didn't want to talk. But I should talk to the father. I mean, so I did my part on that side.
Okay.
Yeah.
But before the fight happened, were you still managing her? Were you still managing Fantana?
She's like she's not on my management level. She have her own management called Blonde GH. So she is on the label but not on my management.
Okay.
Do you understand? Yeah,
Okay.
that's how it is.
Okay, so let's talk about the social media bit of the artists on your record label. When it comes to managing the social media accounts of these artists, that's the record label do it, or the artists themselves take care of their social media, fully in charge of their social media?
No, we do it hand in hand with that. We do it hand in hand with the artists. That's what we do. We do it hand in hand with the artists.
So before an artist posts anything on a page, the record label has to approve it.
Of course, but not all the time, Of course, but not all the time.
Okay. So now let's come back to how this whole thing started. I mean, before the fight, videos came out with Fantana making claims and all of that. I believe, from what you're saying, everything was fine before this whole fight, started. They were cool because I know the Foresight TV Music Video Awards. Fantana came on stage to take an award on behalf of Wendy Shay when she was out of Ghana.
Exactly.
So it looked like everything was cool. And like you said, it's show business. So is whatever happening right now show business? Is it like a public stand to get attention on the two artists?
No.
What is it?
Not. Right now, it's very serious. Okay, it's very serious, and we've never planned anything like that. It's real, but then people think, oh, Bullet and his plans and his strategies, but it's real. Like it's not a publicity.
Yeah.
So my battery, they make a charger.
We did for you. Today we did here for you, Bullet.
Yeah. So it be real. Be say the publicity stand. It be real. Do you understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
So whatever caused the fight? I mean, all the interviews, the post by the artist, and Fantana claiming Wendy was insulting her whatnot with the post, writing it in German. Did you take your time to translate whatever Wendy Shay posted with a caption in German?
No, I was not. I think I was in the studio and I saw it. You know, I think the managers are in charge of that. You know, I'm not managing Wendy Shay. Do you understand? I'm not managing Wendy Shay.
Okay.
She's on my label as well, but she's got managers. So the managers have, I cannot do everything. I don't know if you do everything. So the managers do it with her. You understand? Yeah, so I cannot be doing that because it's a big label.
Okay.
And I have other artists I'm working with too. So the game, yeah.
Because from what I translated from Wendy Shay's post, it read, the internet is online. Some artists can run to the Google translator, but cannot Google my success. Lazy artists, I have something for you to translate. That's what she wrote in German.
Oh, really? Okay. So what? How do you make of that? How do you understand that?
Because I don't read meanings into it, but I think it was after the video of Fantana came out, before she posted that New Zealand, like she's international, what's so on. As a record label owner, when stuff like this happen, why don't we see the record label owner?
So what is wrong? I want to know what is wrong with that. What is wrong with that?
I'm not saying this. I'm not here to state whether who's right, who's not. I'm asking you from your point as a record label owner. I mean, you have two artists on the same record label fighting each other. I mean, this is not the first time. Like you just said, this is serious.
You see what we do.
This is serious.
Can you listen to me, please? You see, every musician, you understand, whether male or female, have ego or pride. You understand? Mm-hmm. When you diss a musician, the musician have the right to diss you too. You cannot stop that ego or that pride, that thing, like, from a musician. You understand? You cannot tell me, Bullet, you whack, and I'll be there like that. No, it's part of it. It's part of the game. You need to understand it. You understand? We try to correct things that can lead to a serious problem. But telling me that I'm whack and I want to make a point that I'm not whack, you cannot control it. If you do like that, it means you are sitting on the happiness of the musician. So things like this, you leave it, you let it go. But you try to control the ones that are deadly, the ones that can cause bigger problems.
Okay.
Yeah, there can be 2 or 3 artists on my label. If you're trying to tell me I'm not dope, or if you're trying to, this artist A want to this artist B, in whichever way, you cannot stop them. You can just advise them.
Okay.
Imagine I tell you are whack.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to reply me, but your manager is saying you don't do that. No, they have ego, they have pride and all that. So you leave them. It's artistic. It's part of the game. You understand? Yeah.
So on your part, you're trying to say it's fair for them to go at each other, even though they're on the same record label, because they're trying to bring their feelings out as musicians. Let me ask you this: I'm saying on your part, you're trying to say going back and forth with each other on social media with their music or attacking each other, even though they're on the same label, it's okay because it's artistic. Now let me ask you this: the very moment you saw the video from Fantana from an IG live, what was running through your head when you saw the video, Bullet?
When I saw the video, I was like, "Well, this is getting out of hand." Because, trust me, whatever, I always communicate with the management. Like I tell them, this is good, this is not good. But when I saw that, I thought it was out of hand. Not she dissing Wendy, but dissing the record label.
Okay.
Dissing the record label. That is my main problem.
Okay.
The problem is not Fantana dissing Wendy Shay. That is not a problem. You can check it when this beef started. People were like, "Yo, Bullet, you are there, and these girls are fighting. You cannot say anything." But behind the scenes, I was doing a lot of things. Like I was trying to settle it. You understand? But I got mad. I got angry when she started dissing the record label. Okay. That is the main problem because I didn't want to take side. I didn't want to take side like, "Yo, Wendy is dissing Fantana, and I'll go and support Wendy. Fantana is dissing Wendy, and I'll go and support her." Mm-hmm. When I see that, I call a meeting and I try to settle it. You understand? But sometimes it's hard to control artists. No matter how you talk to them, sometimes it's hard to control them. Let's be real, these are stars that have numbers. these are stars that they have fans and all that. So they have ego and they have pride, ego and pride. So sometimes it's hard to control them. You can tell them, look, don't do this. They'll do, don't do this. Next time you see they've done it. So what you do as a label is you go back, then you put them down, then you settle everything. You understand? So you cannot control everything.
Okay.
My problem is not Fantana dissing Wendy Shay. No, my problem is not Wendy Shay dissing Fantana. My problem is
she
Fantana
disrespecting the record label. So did you? So did you
Let's
call her
go
right
back.
after? Did you call her right after you saw that video?
Yeah, I did. I called the manager. I called the manager and
what were your words to the manager about that particular video?
I was like, no, she's gone too far with this. I mean, before I was trying to talk to them that, look, you know what, you need to tame the girl, you need to, because sometimes it's very hard. You know, artists go through a lot too. Artists go through a lot. She's a young girl from America. Maybe she doesn't even understand the system. You understand? So I talk to her, let her understand some things. That is like, trust me, I've done what anything we man should do. And I'm not lying. I'm not lying. You understand? So as I make them clear right now, my problem is not Wendy Shay dissing Fantana or Fantana dissing Wendy Shay. My problem is, no matter what, you don't diss a record label. Can you diss Foresight? Can you diss Foresight TV?
I can never do that to Foresight. No.
Can you diss Foresight TV?
No, I'm never gonna do that.
And saying blah 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 blah. Wherever you working, whether you're a banker, you're a doctor, you're a nurse, can you diss the hospital you're working for? Do you do that?
That's never gonna happen. But I'm reading. No.
Let's be real. Can you do that? I mean, I
can't attack Foresight. Never.
We need to make people. We have to make people understand. Say, challenge some things we don't do. Some things we don't do. Come on. This beef going on, you've not seen me supporting Wendy Shay or supporting Fantana. I've not been one-sided. All I do is I go behind the scenes and I try to solve it. I've never, have you posted anything about it? Huh?
No.
Yeah, you know, since I posted anything like that, so how say this thing will happen and they will talk say are they one side? I know they're one side. The label, you know, be Wendy Shay home.
Okay.
The label no be Fantana home. The label is bigger than Wendy Shay. The label is bigger than Fantana. So if anybody diss my label, you go, whether Wendy Shay, whether it be Fantana, if you whoever they on, you diss the label. You have like it's normal. It's normal. You don't do that. It's a no.
Okay. So you're just taking the
Can you play the video where you said, I don't want Rufftown anymore. Your lyrics are finished. Your lyrics are finished.
I've seen the video. I've seen the video myself.
My lyrics don't finish. I got more lyrics. I got 1,000 lyrics. This is the music. You should say my lyrics don't finish.
But let me
my lyrics are finished. My lyrics don't finish.
Let me just read a comment.
I got 2 minutes. I got plenty songs. I got over 10,000 songs, recorded songs.
Make me calm down. Let me just read a comment from one of the fans. Someone is saying, Fantana said those things in anger. She was quiet for so long. She's been complaining about the bullying since December 2018.
Let me tell you something, okay? We have laws in this country, okay? We have laws in this country. She's from America, and in America, laws work. Ghana here to law the work. Imagine you say me at the bully, like you're not gonna take me to court or you're not gonna make them arrest me. Anybody where you bully somebody, where take that person go to police station or take that person go to court, then that person be bullied rather. When somebody bully you, make it a case, take it to court. Look, this guy did this to me. This person did this to me. So you for take the person on. They are lost in Ghana. Let's be ready. They are lost in Ghana. So you come out
again. Now, after the video came out, there was a post. There was a post by Rufftown where you demanded for a meeting. What I want to ask you is, why didn't the meeting come on Bullet?
Oh, you see what Fantana did there. What she did by insulting the record label is a gross disrespect. Like it's something that I can just fire her that, yo, you know, because of what you do or because of whatever you do, the way you saw the label, I go fire him straight or something. But we are humans, okay? We are humans. And if something happen like that, you don't have to be hard. You need to take so many things into consideration. So if you move some steps way, like, you know, go be like, why not? You understand? So the meeting was for us to talk and see the way forward.
Okay.
How to exit a mutual understanding. How to exit that nobody will have problems.
So, okay.
One day.
So why didn't the meeting happen?
If Fantana no day Rufftown Records and she's the biggest female artist in the world, I can walk up to her and say, yo, Fanta, you know what? I have this artist, I need a future from you. Not like, I didn't want it to be like, yo, whereby maybe you live in a place and you bang the door. I want it to be a mutual understanding, like, yo, you understand? Like, let's talk and see.
Okay. But why didn't?
I see many people commenting, but they don't know anything about music. You understand? They don't know anything about show business. Most of you are consumers. You don't have to believe whatever is out there. We are in the industry and we know. We did the industry.
But people, people are entitled to their opinions.
I created the name Fantana.
Yes, that she confirmed in an interview.
This is how much I love her, and this is how much, like, it's so deep. The way like, I wanted her to blow and what I was doing to be so deep. So people don't know, and they don't know how they meet that day. But if your son or your daughter said, this your label, you say, no, if you make you understand, say, look, you don't do well.
Okay, exactly. We understand that point. But what I'm trying to find out is, why didn't the meeting happen? What was the reason the meeting didn't come off? Was it on your part?
You know, when I was signing her, his father was a witness to the contract. So I think it was an impromptu meeting. So the dad begged me that, okay, I should give him time because he want to be part of the meeting. So
okay,
we are waiting for a letter from their lawyers and we see when we can do it. But it's going to be as soon as possible.
Okay. So as you said, Fantana disrespected the record label with the comments she made. So does it mean the record label is about to lay Fantana off? I mean, get her off the record label for good.
Your lyrics are finished. Your lyrics are finished. What is that? I don't want Rufftown Records saying your lyrics are finished. That's a big time. Those commenting, you know how much money we put into a label? You think if I work for MTN, I go to talk to MTN and say your service are bad, your service are why I'm working there. Let's be real. Let's be real. Yes, I move social media. Move social media. Munya credit. Baku biya na mo cancel muno. Mama running record label.
Okay. But so from what you're saying,
when you employ somebody, okay? When you employ somebody,
calm down for me.
No, something the ball. You know, it's just something. Tell me from the street too. Listen. Let I tell you. We from the street too. Where God bless you. Okay? So wherever we do, you go to take me out of the street, but the street is still me. Even though I'm a studio or whatever from the street, I was not fortunate to live some kind of life. So if I have it today, I have to protect it. That is my record label. That's what God gave me. You understand? I don't care whoever will come on. Don't disrespect the record label. I don't care.
Okay.
Because you're not the only artist. Wendy Shay is not the only artist. Fantana is not the only artist.
Okay.
There are more artists talented than them all.
I understood. Just calm down for me. Calm down.
No. Something they bore me.
I know. Say
ask
really
people, ask Shatta Wale, me, tabletop, as well. Me at the street. So that thing in the talk and the protest was God to do. How many of you have musicians before? How many of you people comment? You have any musicians before?
Bullet, they are just fans. Just allow them. They are entitled to opinions. You make you just
no. Just comment good. What opinion? Some people are comment good.
Bullet, abutre.
Abutre.
Yeah.
Obi, how many chances that? More download me free.
Okay,
More
so
download me free. You guys don't do anything for the artist. We are not, mama, and we'll be there. We'll be there. What one is the artist? You have to do this.
Bullet, it's okay. Just calm down for the fact. Let's proceed with
All
the
this father,
Bullet, calm down. Bullet, there are seconds